You'll see soon enough. Just try it. We, Mr. Henley, are the largest supplier of romance in the country, and our aim is to maintain our reputation by continuing to serve the needs of millions of America's most impressionable young men and women. Remember, our romance is the most fateful and spontaneous. It provides aesthetic pleasure and physical delight, and is entirely lawful.
I have turned the transistor over in my hands, but found neither dial nor buttons. I have clipped it to my lapel, and nothing happened. The evening was clear and cool. Like most evenings in my life, it was perfect for a romantic adventure. Thousands of times I had wandered these streets. Firm step, direct gaze, ready for anything. Yet nothing had ever happened to me. The women standing behind tall, curtained windows must wonder who I am and what I want, and
not bad to stand on a skyscraper roof and admire the city from above.
It took me a moment to realize the voice had come from the transistor. What? Admire the city. The radio suggested I admire the city. Yes, I thought, that's not a bad idea at all. Why not?
Not this way.
Here? Well, I thought, one must give the romance service its due. They seem to know what they're doing. Except for a small hint, all my actions have been almost independent. At the top floor, I climbed a small staircase to the flat roof and headed toward the western wing.
The other way.
I saw white, shimmering streetlights stretched in neat rows. Traffic signals blinked red and green. Advertisements spread like iridescent stains. Suddenly, I noticed someone else beside me, absorbed in the spectacle of the night lights. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you.
You didn't.
We don't know each other, thought I. We are merely a man and a woman brought together by chance or fate on the roof of a building towering above the city. I wonder how many dreams the romance service had to analyze, how many visions to chart and tabulate to achieve such perfection. The girl seemed composed, but he felt that the place, the time, the mood, the entire setting so perfectly chosen affected her as deeply as it did him.
Lights.
These lights are beautiful.
Yes, they are like a vast carpet embroidered with stars, or like the gleam of spears in the dark.
Like sentinels, standing eternal guard over the night.
I often come here.
I've never been here, but today, I couldn't help coming. I knew I would meet you. Here, on the rooftop high above the city, with lights far below and stars close overhead, the dialogue was the most natural conversation in the world.
I don't encourage casual acquaintances, but
I'm not casual.
I thought that the mood, the extraordinary atmosphere, and the soft, flattering light transformed her features. My knees trembled. I felt confused.
Embrace her.
We kissed, simply, naturally, inevitably, carried away by rising passion, just as planned. On the lapel of her blouse, I noticed a tiny transistor studded with diamonds. Dawn was already breaking atop the skyscrapers when I, utterly exhausted, made my way home and collapsed into sleep. I slept the entire day and woke toward evening, hungry as a wolf. Everything, absolutely everything, had been marvelous, thrilling, and flawless. The meeting on the rooftop, then the cozy dimness of her little apartment, the way they had parted at dawn, and the warmth of her sleepy kiss that still burned on his lips. I felt uneasy at the thought of a romantic encounter arranged and staged with the help of transistors, whose signals triggered in the lovers corresponding spontaneous and at the same time fateful reactions. No doubt about it. The service had done a splendid job. But something here wasn't right. I imagined millions of young people in grey flannel suits with striped ties wandering through the city, obeying the barely audible commands of millions of transistors. It's disgusting. But whatever you say, it's still better than having no romance at all. Such is progress. Even romance had to be placed on a solid organizational footing, or it would have vanished altogether in all this chaos. And really, is it so strange if you think about it? In the Middle Ages, a knight would obtain a talisman from a witch to find an enchanted beauty.